trying to make a joke. I don't know how that comes up. And a woman in the audience screamed, "We don't all have chlamydia down under. Like, this is, offensive."
Oh, maybe because of the koalas. I think there's like
Oh,
a whole
yeah,
thing that the
actually, you know
koalas have
what?
chlamydia.
You're right. Okay, wait, you're right because I couldn't understand what this word is. It actually says koalas. Teresa said something about catching chlamydia of koalas. That's what this
Yes,
that's what this
that's
person.
so
Okay.
stupid.
I didn't know any of this. I was like, what is this word? Koalas? I'm like,
Yes, yeah,
koalas,
yes, yes,
David.
yes, because koalas famously have STDs that they can give you. And if I'm not mistaken, one of them I think it's chlamydia.
Okay, well, I pet and carried the koalas when I was in Australia. So, I mean,
Well,
there
be
you go.
careful.
Let's be careful all these years later. Well, Teresa said something about chlamydia of koalas, which led to a lady in the audience screaming, "We don't all have chlamydia here." That's very, very stereotypical or very. And
Yes.
apparently, security ran over and grabbed the woman and said, they dragged her out of there, according to this.
Stop it.
This is
What?
this is an actual person on the. And then the second to last
I low
act.
key would have paid for that to be in that audience. Now that's a show.
That is a show. So there you go. So it's not. I think Dolores is delusional in saying
Yes.
that we all are friends and we get. I mean, am I in? This is a direct quote. There's no words left out. Am I in the literal Twilight Zone? Your cast hates each other. Dolores hates.
It's giving Jeff Lewis live because they love to fib on that show.
They just lie on Jeff Lewis.
I don't know. I think they love to stretch the truth. A lot of people go on Jeff Lewis and they love to do their version of the truth. And so it's giving Jeff Lewis live.
It's giving Jeff Lewis live. And, look, I mean, Dolores has said she feels lost without New Jersey. She cannot see a future without New Jersey. Yeah, it's like, in my next life, I will be doing counseling for housewives. I've always said this.
I think you really should. Like you could run Housewives University.
And it's what you said though. It's like you have to just, I mean, again, the blueprint for the job is you could be fired at any point. So
Yeah.
it's not just saving your money and always living below your means when you're making that money. It's also mentally never getting all in. You have to see a life without the cameras and podcasts. And listen, you could say what you want about Gretchen. Gretchen was not there constantly, day after day, hour after hour, talking housewives.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
now,
No. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see Jen Fessler. Now, it hasn't been years, but Fessler, I think, had a better chance if the show. I think Fessler is done herself in by acting desperate. Dolores will be back, let's be very clear, but she too is acting desperate. Teresa's
Yeah.
acting desperate. I mean, it's not, you don't want your housewives desperate. You want people like,
No,
you
it's
know,
stinky. This
it's
desperation
stinky.
is stinky. Yeah, my brain already started going into like Housewives University curriculum. First one is we hire a private eye go through all your skeletons.
A hundred
Second,
percent.
we build out a fake social media account that you get bullied on every day to see if you can handle it. Third, we have cameras follow you around everywhere for a week and see if you can handle it. Fourth, we ask you if you have any business ideas, and if you don't have any business ideas, I'm so sorry, you're no longer a part of this school.
Fifth, we go over all of our nasty findings from the PI, and we tell you about
Exactly.
crimes, sex tapes, sexual pictures, things we found that you have from 20 years ago, where this is
20,
racist.
20.
Here, you said this racist. Are you okay? Because you're going to be labeled a racist. Do you see these words? Do you see these words in this tweet from 1996? Sounds pretty
You were a
racist
slut.
to me.
You were a slutty little bottle girl hugging everybody in the pictures. Here's the
It's
pictures.
it's coming out. You did a crime, really? Well, that's coming out. You might go to jail. Your kids, this, that, the other thing. I would just say like all of this is going to come out. Just are you you're not
Yeah.
okay? Then please don't go on the damn TV. And then
Yeah.
yeah, you save your money. And like Ramona, I can't believe I'm saying this. Ramona
Yeah.
saved it. Vicky lived
Yeah.
below. There are some. Dolores, believe it or not, I think was pretty good with her money. I think from that point of view, she was good. I just
Yeah.
think that, I mean, 'cause when I used to talk to her back in the day, that's the
I
impression.
just wish she would have kept her own business instead of latching on to her man's
Teresa.
business.
Oh, I
No,
know.
Dolores. That's the only thing. It really, wow, therapy. It really bothers me when women lose
Mm-hmm.
themselves in relationships. And like a woman who's smart enough and driven enough to start her own business, I just don't think they should give it up for a man. But that's just me.
I agree. Listen, I don't mean to pick on Dolores. I really don't, but I feel Dolores, there is
She seems
something.
like a sweet lady.
She seems like a sweet lady, but something is missing. Like, look, she had this AFib and she had to have the heart surgery. And then that's really serious to me. You're
Yeah. Oh
fine, but
yeah.
that to me is
Yeah.
serious. And I listen, I don't want to gain 20 pounds either. But the point
Yeah.
is, she had to go off the Manjaro for the
Yeah.
surgery. And at
Yeah.
that point, it doesn't matter about the GLP ones anymore. No
Yeah.
more does it count. I know you want to
Yeah.
be thin, but if you get a cancer diagnosis in an hour, we no longer care about whether you have a butt implant anymore.
Oh,
It's
I
over.
can, yeah, I can tell you myself, I had to have life-saving stomach surgery a few years ago. I had to have part of my colon removed. And when GLP-1s were really hot on the market and I was really desperate to lose weight, I thought about it, but I'm not a qualified candidate because of my stomach surgery. And so I had to just buckle down and do
Buckle
it,
down.
the traditional way. And again, she owned a gym. Also, she looks great.
She
And body
looks
dysmorphia
great.
is a motherfucker.
She's
Body dysmorphia is a motherfucker.
She's body dysmorphic because in this same interview, she talked about the surgery. Okay, we know we wish you the best of luck with health always. But then
Yeah.
she said, I had to go off the Manjaro and
Yeah.
I gained 20 pounds. And she goes on and on about how miserable she was. Now,
Yeah.
I think we should focus on the fact that you had heart surgery of some sort and
Yeah. That you're
you're
still alive.
fine and it's
Yeah.
living, so maybe that's the like thank God I'm alive. And what, nope, she went right back to the Manjaro. Now I'm not
As soon
criticizing
as she
because
could.
I do
Yeah, yeah,
my
of course.
shots too. I'm just
Of course.
saying I don't care. Like if I gain 5 pounds, 10, whatever, yes, then I pull, but like it's not everything because it will
Of
not
course.
matter if I get sick. So I
Of
just feel in this,
course.
she went on and on about like, oh my God, and now I'm down 10 and I was miserable when I gained the 20 pounds. Like miserable. I agree with you. You look gorgeous. As someone who is
Yeah.
50, however old she is, would kill to look like this. What's the problem?
Fuck yeah. I would kill to look like Dolores.
I think there's some issues. And I think it's like insecurity and it's tied into like needing a
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, why yes. And we can go down that rabbit hole another time because I can bring all kinds of perspective to that too.
You could bring a lot to that. Listen, you've added so much value to the Denise chat, having experience with that
As
yourself.
I sit here and cheese.
Right, as you said, listen. Well, I've said on this podcast, like, oh yeah, I have experience with bullying. I got the shit beat out of me in high school, and I have such a smile. Like, people are like, "What?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it. Like, I had the shit beat out of me. Like, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
it's
I
fine."
call it my coping mechanism. I call it prag mumu. It's pragmatic delusion because we all need a little delulu. That's how we get here, right? To these levels of like success. But I like to be pragmatic and realistic in my delulu, and I think that's what Delolo needs is a little prag mumu in her life. She needs a little prag to the mumu.
I think so. It's like, look, I mean, I don't know about you, but I can't turn the hands of time back to when I was
I'm
getting the
trying.
shit beat out of me. So, like, it is what it is. Thank you for your
Yeah.
concern. We're over that now.
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't,
Yes.
I
Yes.
don't, I don't like a victim mentality,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I get that.
where can everyone tell us where we can listen to your podcast, where people can buy
Yes.
tickets to your show, remind us of the date
Yes.
of your show and everything?
Of course. Thank you so much. August 7th, Thursday, doors at 6, show at 7. The fabulous DJ Charles Hawthorne will be DJing starting at 6, so come on early. Series of fortunate events.com. Now that's a little long, so I also made it easy for you and gave you sofepod.com, SOFEPOD.com. Now add a slash and a live. It'll take you straight to where you click one more link for the
I
Eventbrite.
love it. And everyone in the, we're going to do a coaching session soon. And
Yes.
this is
Yes.
is one of my coachees, everyone. So I'm glad
Yes.
that it's going
After
well
the
for
live show,
you.
we'll do our official mid-year check-in.
Let's do our official mid-year check-in. And again, I'm sorry I can't be there. Otherwise
Oh
I
no, you'll be there in
would.
spirit. You'll be there in
I'm
spirit.
going to be there
I
in
I
spirit.
I literally would not have been able to get to this point without you, David. And you know, I'm so honored that you let me come on your big show, and I'm so grateful for your kind words and your generosity, and everybody should just be not a lot nicer to you.
Thank you. Thank you. From your lips to God's ears. Well, look, I mean, you're doing great. So, I mean, it's a great podcast, and I can't wait to hear about your show. So,
Thank
keep in
you.
touch before then, and we'll do another show, and
I
I'll
will.
keep you posted on this.
Thank you,
Love you
darling.
much. I'll talk to you
I
later.
love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.